Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio Operation Mega Factory. Now at the end of the last episode, we were just starting actually Replication 4, and now we are in a position where we are just a way to finish it, and it looks like miraculously our rare earth overabundance has unfortunately ended, which is a real shame because I liked having lots of rare earth. It was very, very nice for the short time that we actually had it. Whatever. We're gonna get this replication business done very, very soon indeed, and it looks like it's hinging on the fact that we do not have enough ion conduits. Well, whatever. It's done now. That's great. It's gonna give us the ability to make quantum replicator Mark IIs. Very, very nice indeed. I like it a lot. We're going to sort of leave this area alone for now. We're going to let it replenish the amount of ion conduits. You know, once again, we're running into the fact that we just do not have enough rare earth to cope with demand. It's just, we just don't. We just don't have enough rare earth. So we're going to be focusing on some more conventional research for this episode. Mostly just like rubbish stuff that I'm not ever going to use. We're just gonna, you know, get rid of it, get it out of the way, and get down to the good stuff, so to speak. In the meantime, let's go and address our wood situation, which is a little bit dire, if I'm honest. It's not very good at all. Let's stick that in there so we can turn it into germlings. Great. Shotgun shell damage Mark II. I will go ahead and get that because that is not something that we readily need. And where is my wood farm? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can get on board with this. This is looking very, very nice indeed. Wow. So as you can see, we've grown roughly half of each field that we've got access to. So as we transform more of this wood back into germlings, then that should be fine. Let me go and check down this copper area. What do we actually got in here? Oh, shotgun shell damage. Let's get shotgun shell damage Mark III. Don't mind if I do. What's in here? Rutile. I don't think we don't really need that yet, do we? Or if we do, then there's nothing that we need it for imminently. Let's queue that chest up to be destroyed, I guess, and we will, in fact, you know what, we'll just pick up the chest. We might as well. I can always use a good storage chest. Things seem to be going well here. Things are processing at a very, very good speed. Looks like we're managing to saturate an entire copper belt on the way out, which is very, very important, and a saturated copper belt, as we know, pretty much services the entire furnace area that we've got going on, which is very, very nice indeed. And basically it means everything's working. Everything is working fantastically well. However, there is a little bit of a backlog here, which is worrying. Which is worrying. Which is worrying. I repeated that 3 times for well, what the hell is this going in here? Yeah, I repeated that 3 times purely to say that it's very, very worrying that we've got this backlog in existence, because a backlog means we've got problems, or we will have problems. And in fairness, actually, we could resolve this backlog fairly easily by implementing a splitter here, I think. That may be wishful thinking. It may very well be wishful thinking. But you know what? It's worth a shot, isn't it? I think so. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Let's try. See if it works. And if it does, then great. If not, then boohoo. In fact, no, it is definitely working. It is definitely working. Let's get a faster splitter in there just to make sure that we can stick as much junk onto the belt as possible. So, wow, for the first time in a long time, we're actually getting rid of this backlog, and it only took us like 3/4 of a year to actually get to this point. Hooray for us! Hooray for us! Alright, shotgun shell damage, researched. Do we really need shotgun shell damage for? Not really. Not really at all, actually. Miniaturization. Miniaturization 2. Miniaturization 3. Mini electric furnace. Doesn't seem useful. It doesn't seem necessary. Holy shit, tungsten processing. This is kind of cool, actually. Tungsten oxide. I'm interested, but at the same time, I'm not entirely convinced. Lithium processing? Aluminium processing? Automation 5. Automation 5, we've already determined that is going to be very, very difficult to actually do. I mean, bullet shooting damage, or bullet damage, or bullet shooting speed, or whatever. I mean, how long does this go on for? Like, how long does shotgun damage go on for? Just 5, 6 times. 6 times for shotgun damage. That is a long-ass time to deal with upgrading shotgun damage. So, I suppose after bullet damage, you should probably actually get back to focusing on the important stuff. Actually, speaking of replication, we can actually now replicate advanced circuits. And that would be useful, actually. That would be really, really handy. Do we have access to tanks yet? That's the question. And if not, why the hell not? Why the hell do we not have access to tanks? Because I want to go and destroy some enemy bases. That's what I'm sort of interested in. Oh, a wireless. What the hell is this? Wireless base? Remote-controlled robot? Prospecting device? And a charger. Oh man, this stuff is so cool. This stuff is so cool. Nuclear energy generation. Uranium refinement, waste processing, nuclear reactor, nuclear processing plant. Ah, this stuff is top notch. This stuff is absolutely top notch. Thermal power generator. How much power does this produce? Maximum output 500 kilowatts. That actually might not be the stupidest thing in the world to do. Advanced metal processing. You know what, we could do this actually. Advanced metal processing would get us a lot of stuff. But I don't really know if I want to, bite that much off. Advanced logistics networking. That could be a valuable upgrade. Chemical processing, that could also be a valuable upgrade. Bottled gas processing. Holy shit, I mean, there's just so much stuff to choose from, isn't there? Okay, let's go for some character logistics slots. I mean, that's easy enough to do. And holy heck. This is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy indeed. Wow. You know what? This is a truly amazing factory. One of the crowning glories of my entire life, being building this factory. Absolutely amazing. Oh, and fantastic. We're actually now seeing wood being delivered to the belt, which is something that I did not think we would see at this early stage, which is really, really nice. It's very, very nice indeed. However, it looks like more wood than I intended is getting through, because there's a little bit of a blockage there. So that's worrying, but that's not a huge issue, if I'm honest. It's not a huge issue. Plastics, do we want to go for plastics? Plastic pipe? Big size chests? You know what, let's go all the way through big size chests. Let's do that. I mean, we might as well. Although, I feel that big size chests is probably going to become irrelevant fairly quickly. Alright, fertilizer goes out there, and fertilizer is being stored in there. Perfect. Are we still making fertilizer? We need ash. Now, why are we not getting ash anymore? We're not getting ash because there is no wood on the belt. That makes perfect sense, actually. Yeah, let's just crack through this big chest research. We might as well. Oh, it's fantastic to see these phenolic boards? Phenolic boards? Whatever. It's really fantastic to see that they're actually being made for the first time in, like, forever. So we can actually resume full electronic circuit board production once again. Which is something we've actually been missing out on for quite a while now. Nice to see indeed. Right, now, do we need an extra lab area? Because I'm not convinced that we do, and if we do, it could be worth investing in an extra lab area. Although, 40 labs is already quite a number of labs. I'm not sure if we need any more than we've currently got. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt, would it? If I... Big size chest. Let's continue with this big size chest research. If I drew up another couple of blueprints, another couple of blueprints, please. In fact, just one blueprint will do. Yeah, if I drew up another couple of blueprints, well, I say couple, I mean one. If I drew up one more blueprint and then just got this, and then plonked it down, like, right here, after removing the couple of poles that are in objection to my plans, then we wouldn't be in a terrible position, I don't think. And I think that the belts could probably cope with it, which is why... Okay, you want to place there? No, you just don't want to place for some reason. There we go. Okay, fantastic. That worked. Alright, yeah, good luck, robots. Good luck. Fingers crossed that's in construction range. That is 100 and something objects that are missing. Well, the labs are going to be the difficult part to do. The labs are going to be the hardest part to come across because we don't actually have a way of manufacturing labs. However, in terms of these dudes, and when I mean normal belt, when I say these dudes, I mean normal belt, that really shouldn't be too hard to come across. So we can instantly knock down 100 of the belt that we actually need to use. So, and then we're going to need 36 inserters. That should be enough for 36 inserters. And then after that, it's just labs. Now, labs, as I've said, are going to be the challenging part because they take such a long damn time to actually make. So perhaps we could just get a little lab manufacturing area set up here. That might be a nice little idea. Okay, that there. And stone gears we don't actually have on us, but they are being made just up here. Are we buffering them anywhere? Oh, we should be. We desperately should be. Big size chests, next level. Please, let's do it. Let's stick them in there, and... Are we fine? We should be fine. We should be fine. Okay. Fingers crossed we only need labs now. I think it's basically only labs that we need. Oh, that's annoying. And we're not buffering stone chests, which is even more annoying. Oh, we can't do this all by hand. We can't do it all by hand. We just can't. Alright, let's do something about that then. Let's do something about it. What are we going to do, though? What are we going to do? Because there is no stone available for us that is easily accessible. Oh, stone. I've got 140 stone on me, so that's kind of nice. Let's just, in fact, you know what? Let's just make a stone processing area here. Where is the stone gear? It is... Ditech into materials. Thought so. I found it eventually. Provide power. I can do that. And that's just so much quicker. And that goes over there. And an iron chest. Perfect. And that was big chest research complete. So we managed to tech through that entire tech tree. And we managed to knock one off the list. That's really, really good. What do we want to go for next? We probably want to go for something like advanced oil processing. Even though I think we've got an oil processing area. We do have an oil processing area. Let me just check the map. Let me just turn off the hideous pollution. Yeah, we've got an oil processing area up here, but we really haven't done much with it because, well, quite frankly, we haven't needed to. We really haven't found a reason to use it yet. Labs. We've got the basic circuit boards. We've got the transport belt on us. That's good. That's good to see. All right, so we're getting rid of research branches left, right, and center now. We just got rid of another one. We got rid of 2 this episode already. Can we get rid of pump jacks? No, we can't. We can't get rid of pump jacks. Can't get rid of pump jacks. We can try, though. We can try to get rid of pump jacks. In fact, yeah, you know what? We should be able to get rid of pump jacks this episode if we try hard. It's going to take a fairly long time to upgrade it that fully, but pump jacks, as far as I'm aware, is just... Yeah, it's just an upgraded pump jack. Like, a pump jack Mark III is just 20 electronic circuit boards, a good frame, and 3 lead gears, and it's just a better version of a pump. Like, there's nothing new, there's nothing crazy that I'm really concerned about missing out on. Like, that's the reason that I don't research faster, is because I fear that we might, we might gloss over something that is truly, truly cool. But with pump jacks, I actually feel okay with upgrading them. Let's build another assembly machine, and then let us manually feed the resource. Well, not manually feed the resources in, but we'll feed resources into the pump jack, so that the pump jack. No, I've been talking about pump jacks too much. Into the assembly machine, so that we can get some factories, some labs, in a little bit shorter time. I mean, what's your crafting speed? 1.25. So yeah, we will be able to build labs slightly faster in this factory than we would be able to in on person. Yay! I said it. I barely managed, but I did. I said it. All right. So how do big chests work? Because do big chests? Yeah. Okay. So large passive provider. So okay. Looks like it just requires a little bit more of everything. So large iron chest is 80 storage space as opposed to 32. So it's just under 3 times as large, I think. And what do you need? You need stone gears. Well, we have no stone on us, unfortunately. Let's go and pick up a load of stone. And then let's plonk it down in here. And hope that it's enough for a little while at least. I mean, what? How? Oh, I've already got 6 labs on me. Oh, apologies, game. I've got 6 labs on me. How much more do we need? We need 35 more labs. That's going to update in a second. All right, upgraded pump jacks, frames. It gives us access to the advanced frame. I don't feel I'm missing out by upgrading that. By upgrading to get an advanced frame. That's a-okay with me. That's fine with me. Yeah, if you ask me, that doesn't matter. Like an advanced frame, you know, it's going to be important, but it's not going to matter to me if I miss out on it. Let's stick that in there. Okay, let's just stick all of my transport belt in there so we can have this little stupid inserter. He can be inserting all of the lab production materials in there. Fantastic. Great. And then let us pick up all of this stone that would be ever so more comfortable in my inventory, I feel. Ever so more comfortable. Let's also put that in there. Okay, you should be continuing. Great. How many more? 21 more. Can I make any on my person? Yeah, I can. Yeah, why not? It's worth it. I'll try and get a few out on my person. I'll try and crack a few out. Let's get rid of that. Let's go and pick up some belt. And then I will make 5 more. Great. Alright, so as time goes on, we should finally manage to get this little upgrade of whatever you call it. Labs. That's the word I was looking for. We should be able to get that little upgrade of labs up and running. Now, there is going to be some small bits that we need to fill in. And we will do that. And, you know, theoretically, the system that we've put in place, this shouldn't put any more of a strain on our resources than normal. So, it really shouldn't be that big of a deal. You know, what we're doing right now. It's just going to be fine, you know, it'll just work. But there could be some conflict or something, or we may just not have enough flasks coming through, you know. That's a possibility, but I really hope that that's not the case. You know, we've got a lot of flasks, we've got a lot of belts, we've got a lot of factories, we've got a lot of labs. We've still got 4 labs left over after all that. So fingers crossed we manage to replenish all of the stuff that we've lost. It is going to kick some parts of the factory back into production, you know, even though oh great, that's fantastic. Let's go to pump jacks 3, and what are we going to need for pump jacks 4? Oh, I don't think we're going to manage to complete Pump Jacks 3, unfortunately. Well, we're going to manage to complete Pump Jacks 3, but we're not going to manage to complete Pump Jacks 4. I think that's going to be the problem. Yeah. I presume that there's going to be a lab upgrade that we're going to be able to have access to. I mean, obviously, we've got the lab efficiency, which, I've done before, but hopefully there can be an original lab update. That would be very, very nice. Anyway, we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, my name, of course, has been Open Potato. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hopefully you'll tune in next time for some more Operation Mega Factory. Until then, bye.